You're probably not using Unity as efficiently as you could be. Here are 5 quick tips that can speed up your workflow and make game development a lot easier. Starting off with tip number 1, which is do not reload domain or scene. When developing a game in Unity, a lot of times you will find yourself wanting to test out something new and improved you added to your game. But when you hit the play button, you'll have to sit back and wait while Unity is reloading your domain and scene. This can take a good amount of time, and especially if you're working on a large project. Luckily, you can get rid of the waiting times by going to Edit, Project Settings, and then on the left-hand side you can go into the Editor tab and you can scroll down to where it says Enter Play Mode Settings, and when entering play mode, change this from Reload Domain and Scene, which is the Unity default, to Do Not Reload Domain or Scene. Then simply just close this out, and now when you hit your play button, the game will start almost instantly. Now for the second tip, which is working with multiple inspectors. Sometimes when you read through a game object in the inspector, you might want an extra inspector so you can compare the two game objects, but by default, Unity only shows one inspector. Luckily, adding an extra inspector is pretty easy. You just go to the game object where you want the extra inspector from, you right click on it, and then go down and click Properties. This will give you this extra floating inspector, which you can either just have floating on your screen, or you can pin it to a certain tab. There's also a shortcut for this, which is just hold down Alt and press P on your keyboard. Now for the third tip, which is to change your editor. By default, Unity uses Visual Studio as the external script editor. If you would like to use another editor, simply go to Edit, Preferences, then go to the tab called External Tools, and then at the very top, you can switch to the editor of your choice. Now the fourth tip is how to organize your hierarchy. As you can see here on the left, I have 3 different managers. Instead of this clogging up my hierarchy, I can simply select all of my managers, right click, and then click Create Empty Parent. I can then call this Managers, and now I have all of my managers in here without taking too much space in my hierarchy. The fifth and final tip of the video is called Play Mode Tint. Sometimes, maybe you have experienced, like I have, that you are editing your scene, placing some extra objects, changing a few settings here and there, and when you think it looks really nice, then you realize play mode is on, you hit the stop button, and all the work you've just done disappears. So to make sure you always notice if you're in play mode or not, you can go into Edit and then Preferences, go to the Colors tab, and on this long list of settings, you can see we have something called the Play Mode Tint. If this list is a bit confusing and it's hard to find the Play Mode Tint setting, simply go to the search bar and search for Play Mode, and this will highlight the Play Mode Tint for you. Then using the color wheel, you can select a different color. So if I, for instance, choose a green, then when I have play mode now, my Unity editor turns green. And from now on, I will always notice if I'm in play mode. That were all the tips from this video. If this video helped you out and you want to see more tips like these, then leave a like and subscribe. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.